Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an episode of College Football 26 Dynasty series. We're back here. It's been a little while, just trying to keep consistent with the series. But it's been a little while since I did the last episode, just because a lot of things going on here on the channel, and amongst other things, kind of got busy. But we're back here, just trying to stay consistent with it. Of course, I have again just to kind of refresh. We got I'm going to be changing the Madden 24 series up and the series up when College Football 26 and Madden 26 comes out. I'll be kind of switching it up. So I'll be kind of switching both franchises or dynasty, whatever you want to call it. I'll be switching that up to the 26s of the year. So that'll be kind of coming soon when those come out sometime this summer. I think it's in August when both games come out, like a combo pack or something. Anyway, that's kind of what I was saying last episode in one of the episodes. Just trying to, it's kind of, I mean, nothing else is going to change besides the title, switch to Madden 26 and College Football 26. But nothing else is really going to change. But then I gotta kind of switch over. I guess it'll reset all our progress. But regardless, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We'll get there whenever that comes. But we'll get there. But for now, we're just gonna continue on with our both series here. We'll figure that out later. We'll continue on with both of our series here. Now I know in Madden, and I actually did sim ahead a little bit off camera. I simmed ahead to week 15, and of course we have a bye week here, just because we're 8-4 currently. But just because we have a bye week here, I kind of want to make up for some lost time. I don't want to take too long because it's kind of a fun. Like, I'm not gonna make. I don't even think you could trade players in college football. I think that's what I was saying earlier in the past episode. But this is kind of a more a mess around series. I know, like in Madden franchise, I would do like trades and whatnot, but I'm not really looking to. I'm looking to more kind of mess around. That's why I simmed ahead. Usually, I wouldn't do that. Of course, we'll still play our game and in this episode. But like I said, I want to sim ahead a little bit, kind of mess around a little bit, kind of play around. That's kind of what the series can be more about. I'm not really going to take it as seriously. Not that I take Madden 24 like super try hard seriously, but I do want to experiment. I think that's the right word. I do want to experiment more with this college football series and see kind of where I could go here with in terms of team customization and whatnot. So that's a bye week. I don't want to see. I don't know if we're going to get into the playoffs or any bowl games, but I guess we'll find out. I want to see. I think got some upgrades here. I'm not really going to be doing anything crazy. Like I was saying, change wise. I don't want to sim all the way to the national championship. I want to sim ahead. Are we even in it? Are we even in the playoffs? Or do we get invited to a bowl game? Do I get Delon Gabriel, the 2024 Heisman Trophy winner? Good for him. That's nice to see the awards and whatnot. I keep saying bye week. Let me look at because sometimes usually when I play Madden, even outside of the franchise or whatever, or even this game, I I sim too far ahead. Uh, okay, so that was our week one. Then we had a couple of other things. Huh. Am I playing with other people? I wonder if that's what the network means, or the radio tower or whatever. 48 to nothing. I simmed ahead a little bit. I feel like we could. I'm just doing some off. That's pretty much the plan for today's episode. I guess if we're gonna sim ahead in the season, but just doing some menu stuff might not be the most interesting. I'm just gonna. I guess I'll sim ahead. I just don't want to sim too far ahead because I guess it's bowl season, so I guess we could get into a bowl. That would be kind of cool. I would love to play that. We're keeping it in the bye week. I guess I'll sim to the championship. I guess that'll probably do it for our season then. I didn't really mean to sim that far ahead. Unless it's Ohio State or Florida State. And I'll just sim next season because why not? I guess that's it. I guess we didn't make our playoffs, so that's fine. We didn't make our playoff push or get invited in any bowl games, which is fine. I'm not quite familiar with the concept of how bowl games work. I think that's how it works. I think in college football, your team has to get invited to the bowl game, and I think it's just an honorary thing that the college football does. I think that's how it works. I'm not 100% familiar. Like I was saying, I'm trying to get more into college football. I'm trying to, be more familiar with it and whatnot. So maybe we could start. I could do a custom schedule. I would like to. I don't want to sim to week 15 again. I might just play our one game in this series, or not the series, but I might just play one game. I'm kind of all over the place. I might just play one game in okay, I think next week would sim to week one. I want to play our week one game of the new season, and see kind of what we're working with, I guess, just as another experiment. Syracuse at Tennessee. It's good to see our home. Let's see what's going on here. Let's do it. You know what? New season. I didn't. It kind of got some confusion there, but whatever. New season, fresh start. We're just gonna forget about all that. The that season was a little bit. It was our first season. It was a little bit um iffy. Is the opening in Georgia or in Atlanta? Is that how this works?
Syracuse will kick off and will be underway.
Oh, it's the kickoff game. That's another special thing, I guess, which is cool.
He'll bring it out. It's Staley.
The Aflac kickoff game. Nice, nice. I like the products in here. Like, well, not the products, but I guess. But here comes. But I enjoy the. It's like based off of real college football. I appreciate the authenticity there. Forgot to turn off the commentators. Sometimes I forget to do that because I'll play a different game, whatever. Apologies. Sometimes that'll happen in Madden or this game, as you've seen. I forget to turn off commentators. And, yeah, that's just how it goes, but, you know. Occasionally, it's a mistake I make. You know, a creator's mistake, as they might call it. But, yeah, I'm going to play a little bit of both, you know, the usual drill. And kind of see where we stand at the end of this video towards the, I guess we'll see if we can win our week one kickoff game honorary. Which is good start. But I'll play, you know, the usual. I'll play a little bit of defense, a little bit of offense. And have some good plays I want to run. I want to kind of test out our playbook. So it's a good week one thing. Also, the series is experimental, as I was saying, but also this game is experimental due to the it's week one, and I want to see what we could run in our playbook. I meant to press X. That almost got intercepted. That could have been bad. I wanted to go to the receiver, my receiver outright, but unfortunately, that's not how it went. Let me see if I can scramble. Oh, that was bad. I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna hurry up the team and see if we can get it. At the very worst, we're gonna get a field goal, but yeah, you know, that's how it goes. Oh, maybe not. Maybe a touchdown of sorts. That's what we like to see. That's good. That's good. We like that. Opening off the game right. And I'll play a little bit of, you know, I'm going to sim ahead a little bit. Like I said, I'll probably do more simming in this series more than ever, just because, you know, that's how it is. But I'll sim ahead a little bit and see kind of where we stand. But I'll definitely be playing some both sides of the ball. But I just want to see kind of where we stand here and maybe going into the end of the game. See, it's the end of the third quarter, because sometimes it lets you sim too far. College football kind of messes you up a little bit. See, 14-9, still a close game. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes left. Like it depends on the episode, kind of what I'm feeling. At least in this series, sometimes I'll sim most of the game, or I sim kind of the season. Like I guess that's kind of the. Sometimes I'll sim, sometimes I'll play more of the game. Depends on kind of what I'm feeling. But the game will always be played. I can guarantee that. You'll see footage of the game and whatnot. I'll punt it away, but you know, see footage of the game, but it just kind of depends on what I'm feeling. So that's kind of what I mean with the series. It's experimental, you know, it's kind of 50-50, nothing too crazy as compared to Madden, when it's like a little bit more of a structured series. So it's kind of cool, especially with college football, like in general, like the game and stuff. It's kind of cool. The setup is a little bit more better, and it's really easy for me to work with it a little bit better. Oh, hopefully we're close to a sack. They could still get up on us. I mean, I'm gonna get covers here, but I mean, they could still be too far of the realm of possibility. Let me see here. Let me see. What are we working with? We get a sack here. No, they're gonna try and hurry us up, though. But yeah, you know, it's kind of easier to work with, and it's more experimental. So that's a fun series. As compared to Madden, not to say Madden 24 isn't a fun series, the franchise and whatnot. Come on, we could get that. They're going to try to run us out. I'm going to go with coach suggestions just to be safe. We want to get a nice week 1 win here. I didn't know we opened up in Atlanta. I didn't know that that was technically it's an away game, I guess. It's neutral ground, but I mean, I kind of wanted to see our home Tennessee Volunteers. Good, good. Gonna make that pressure up. They're gonna try and get us again. Let's try to make one more stop. Yeah, it's a way more flexible game and kind of a more loose game to play with as compared to Madden. And we're back. We're back here. We got our week 1 win, as far as I'm concerned. And I'm not gonna throw it. And they only have 2 timeouts. We should be well on our way to a week 1 win, especially if they get this first down. And fortunately, the clock. I didn't want to stop the clock, but. Well, we'll kind of see how this goes. I know I said I didn't want to throw it, but I'll do a short throw. A short film of sorts. Alright, I'm going to go with... I guess I could kneel it out. And then I could do a field goal just to really seal the deal. I'm just going off coach suggestions. I want to go with what's safest. I think I got that in. No, I didn't. I might have just cost us the game there. They could still get one up on us. We just got to do really good at defense. Plus, I don't think they have any timeouts left, so we're still in a good position. We're in good shape, but I want to see. Oh. Good, good. Still going to try to hurry it up. They're going to go and spike it here. Well, it's 3rd and 22. If I blow 3rd and 22, I think I'm gonna have to retire and never play any sports game again. If I blow it at this point in the game, this close to the end zone, west of a fumble. Here we go. Come on, we could have gotten that. That was a touchdown. Like we got it, I guess, but we were just not on the ball. Not being a good team. Well, that certainly gives us insurance as far as a win goes. So, kind of close this one off. Good win, good win. I'm also probably gonna go and review some of our options here. Again, like not as much as the players. I don't mind who's on our team as much as I do with Madden. Again, that's what I was saying. It's a little bit more of a loose environment here in college football 25. So. I'm actually excited they're making another college football game. I don't know for sure if they would, excuse me. But it was announced, so they're making it, of course, with the release of a new Madden. So I guess it'll be another yearly thing. They're starting it back up. I know they had the older one. I think it was college football 14, but I really love this game. Hopefully 26 is as good as this one. We'll probably have time for one more spike, get it to 4th down. Maybe we'll throw it long. Maybe we could get an interception. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm going to look at our players and look at some technical things in the menu when we get back. So might sim ahead a little bit in terms of the season, but we'll see. Also, I might just wait. I don't know. Who knows? 1 second left. That's enough for us to kneel it. I don't want to do pretty greedy, but show some sportsmanship. But good win. Good win. I'm going to take a look at some technicality stuff in the menu. You know, sometimes I'll usually do just some business, especially as we just started off the season. So, could look at some other things. But yeah, we did good for terms of a good win. We did a good shutout, defense shutout. We did what we had to do. So I'm proud of the team. I don't know. Syracuse wasn't the hardest team to beat in my opinion, but I'm gonna sim to next week. Week 2, and I think that's where we're gonna play. We're gonna play week 2. I'll wait a little bit. We're gonna play week 2 next episode. That'll be our one game. Oh, good. Our guy got defensive player of the week. Good, good. On week 1, he did put up a good defense. And national defensive player of the week. Good, good. Our players getting on there on the board. Tennessee versus Kentucky rivalry. That should be a good game. Which team will leave Kroger Field heartbroken in this year's rivalry clash? Okay, so that's at Kentucky. Um, that should be a fun one. That should be definitely a fun one for next episode because we got the clash. Oh man, that would be big if we could win that. If we could win a rivalry game for us. Let's see who's on Heisman watch. I don't know if it's any of our guys. Nothing really. Ashton Jeanty. Oh yeah, he got drafted. I guess. Oh no, technically he got drafted in the NFL, but it's interesting. Real interesting. I don't know how much technicalities I'm gonna look. I might tune up. Let me look at the contract here. What am I on? My job security is low. Do they not like me? Do they not? Are they gonna fire? Is Tennessee gonna fire me? I wonder. My job security is low. Keep your job security high by entering a contract renewal by meeting your contract goals each year. Goal win 9 games. Well, I mean, I could try, but if I get fired, I'm gonna be washed up. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna do TCU air raid for our offensive playbook, and then our defense we could do multiple or 3-3-5 tight defense. Okay, let's see if that makes any difference in the rivalry game. Again, I could come up here and tweak our stats a little bit. Let me look at some other things, some technicality things, kind of like I was doing in the beginning of this video. Just looking, I guess these are all the other coaches. Very interesting. I wonder, wait, I guess what's my coach grade? B prestige. Good. You know what? I'll take that. You know, I'll take that. I'll take that, I'll take it. That's, you know. But I guess if that's concerning though. My job security is low. I want to look for a specific school and see their coach. But my job security is low. That's unfortunate. I guess I'll really be trying to win those 9 games. I guess so that's my coach goal. Hopefully that'll help it. I was looking for what's it called? I'm looking for a specific school, but it's whatever I guess. Just looking at our records. I guess this is some of the other ones. Just some records, I guess. Just some technicality things. Nothing too interesting. Well, on that note, nothing too interesting going on. That's where we're going to cap off today's video. Of course, we'll leave. That's actually a really good cliffhanger, if you will, to leave off at. And the next video, we'll play the Tennessee and Kentucky rivalry game. That'll be a pretty big game for us to win. Hopefully, that'll help me with my job security. If I lead us to a win against a rival, but that'll be nice to see. You know, I'll try to stay consistent with the series between the Madden franchise series and this series. Probably all the way up until the new games come out for Madden 26 and College Football 26. Then we'll kind of go from there in terms of the series and see how I'll switch over and whatnot. See if we can get a clean slate. But as far as that goes, yeah, I got stuff kind of brewing here on the channel, trying to be consistent with all the series here, kind of come out with good steady content with me kind of coming out, and you know, with all the series, I got big plans for it. You know, like I was saying for the summertime. Sorry, I'm yawning. It's late at night as I'm recording this, but it's you know, I'll be coming out with more, you know, kind of our regular content kind of in the coming weeks. But I got more series planned and stuff. It's hard to juggle everything here. You know, kind of here on the channel with all the series going on. But you know, I try to stay as uh, shifty as possible, I guess that you call it. I try to shift around and kind of do a mix of series and do a lot of alternative stuff. So, you know, I'll try to do the same thing as I've been doing. And, yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. You know, leave a comment down below, feedback, as with all the videos, you know, all that good stuff and all. Be sure to subscribe for more content, like video, all good stuff, Discord, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, links in the description. And, yeah, with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.